Welcome back, you guys. In this training video, we're going to talk about niche, okay? Discovering your niche or niche, however you want to pronounce that. In this training video, I want to talk about the process that you go through of really breaking this down and figuring out what's what. A lot of people say that you need to niche to one thing, and that's not necessarily true. You can literally have a personal brand, but what needs to be niched is your each individual offers of what you're offering. Okay, you have to be clear on the ideal client that you're speaking to and the vehicle at which you're getting them to where they want to go with the offer that you have. Okay, and so in that main video, I described to you that you're going to create that signature offer, and then you're going to take things from that. That's where the vehicles come into play. So let me explain this to you. Let me share my screen and share some images with you so that it's going to help you to understand this a little bit better. I personally am a visual learner, and so that makes it easier to break this down for you guys. Okay, so on this first graphic, and it is blurry, I do apologize, but it talks about your 3 core markets, and there's actually 5 core markets that I want to discuss with you today. So even in your workbook, I narrowed it down to these 3, or actually 4, but as long as you're within the 5 that we're going to talk about here today, then that's completely fine. Okay, these are just the 3 core markets that people are usually willing to just throw money out of pocket. Like literally there's major problems in those areas, and they're willing to throw money out at that to fix those things. Okay, so with this process, what happens is you have your industry, okay? Your core market is your industry, and then it breaks down into a sub-market. This is your ideal client and the problem that they have, okay? The problem at which they have, the main focus of what they're focused on, that want, right? We talked about that want versus that need, right? That's one of the things that you're going to be defining in this workbook. So their want versus their need. This is where the want comes in. But what they need are these things, the vehicles to get them to the result. The graphic that I normally go with, it has like a moped here, and then, or a skateboard, and then a moped, and then skateboard, bicycle, moped, and then the car. Because with each individual car, the faster you can go, right? And that's what you're wanting to do. The car needs to be that signature offer that you have. And then you break that down into other things that's based on that same problem, okay? And I feel like I'm going to sneeze, you guys. Ugh. Okay, so let me show you this other graphic, and this is going to help explain this more. So how many of you know Tony Robbins? He talks about the life pyramid of mastery, the life pyramid of mastery. And so as we go through life, we're supposed to start at the bottom and climb our way to the top. And we literally are supposed to master life with this pyramid. Okay, so we start with our physical body, our health. That's where it all starts at. Our health, our physical body, our emotions, and then the meaning of life that we have. Then our relationships, our time management, our career and mission, our finances, and then contribution and spirituality. Okay, that's how we are to master life ourselves. But these are basically the 5 categories of what you want to stay in when it comes to industry as well. Physical body and health, okay? Emotions and meaning. These 2 are tied together in health. Then you have relationships. That was a category of its own for relationships. The 4th category that I added in the workbook is saving time. People want to be able to save time. When you get into taking care of your health and then relationships with other people, plus adding in a career, life can get wonky, right? And you're juggling all these balls, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time for all these things. And we literally need help with time management, right? And so if you can find a way to save people time in any of these categories, then you've got an area of expertise that you can truly serve people with. So I've added in that category on the 4 categories to choose from. But if you are in wealth, these are the yellow ones. And then you can also add in contribution or spirituality. Okay. As long as you're in one of these categories for your main industry of what you're helping people with, you are right on track. And then what you want to do is you literally want to break that down into the sub-markets, right? This is your ideal client. What is that problem that you're going to be speaking to? It doesn't mean that you can't use all of these in your business ecosystem. You start with one and you grow from that. Okay. Right now, what we're trying to define is that one area of expertise that you have to get you over here to these creating offers for that. Okay. So look at this, and it will help you. So if you are in the health, wealth, or relationships, what you're doing is these are your sub-markets. You want to figure out which sub-market you are the authority of. What are you going to talk the most about? Doesn't mean that you can't talk about them all. Remember, we talked about the wants and the needs of your ideal clients. You have to break that down. What do they actually want? Does your ideal client actually want? What are they wanting? Because that's what you're going to target. Okay. So health, let's go with weight loss, right? Here's the first one, weight loss. This is what I defined myself as when I was doing health coaching. I was doing health coaching. I went with weight loss. But within weight loss, I talked about diet, nutrition, and strength training. All of those things were subcategories off of that main thing that I was specializing in, right? Now I'm in wealth. You can talk about finance, investing, real estate. All those things are a part of wealth. Sales, that's starting a business, right? This is where I'm currently at. I am a wealth coach, but I'm actually technically a business coach. Technically, I am a life and business coach because I specialize in all these areas, right? But the main thing that people actually know me for now is wealth, okay? As that business coach who helps people to start businesses they love and get consistent income working 20 hours or less per week. That is sales. I specialize in sales, but I don't say it as sales. I say that this is business and this is a passion profit business, okay? Passion profit CEO. And then what are those pillars that come off of that we talk about, right? That's literally what we're doing here. Hone in on your expertise, outline and organize your offer, promote and sell, and then enhance your sales system. I would have another one coming out of here, right? So literally start thinking about that. Who is that ideal client that you're talking to? You've picked your industry. Okay, so health, wealth, relationships, time saving, or contribution and spirituality. Those two aren't on here, but it's one of those categories that you're going to be helping people with. Time saving literally could be a subcategory of any of these. Health, right? You could specialize in weight loss, and one of your products could be a supplement that helps people. You could design your own supplement that helps people, and that product could save them time, right? That literally could be a subcategory of that. It depends on how you want to set your business up, right? So there is no, this is how it has to be. This is here to help you understand the process of creating your business foundation and to help you break it down so that you can understand it in here and bring it out of here and out of here, get it on paper so that other people can understand it. Okay. So which category are you in? Health, wealth, relationships, time saving, or contribution and spirituality? And then out of those, what is that subcategory that you're going to become the authority in? What are people going to know you for? If you're wealth, finance, investing, real estate, sales, right? Starting a business, which one of those? Or is it going to be career? What career could actually be on here, and it's not. Okay, these are just examples. And then relationships, love, dating advice, marriage advice. Friendships isn't on here. So you could literally, if you know, friendships might be the category that you're talking about. Mothering, being a parent is not on here, but that's a relationship, right? What is your area of focus for your submarket, right? And then once you pick your submarket, in the next module, in outline and organize your offer, that's where this comes in. Okay. This is where your products come in. We're going to create that signature offer first. Okay. That's the main goal. So right now you want to pick your industry. Then you want to identify your ideal client and that problem that they have, that want, and what their needs are. These are all needs over here. And you want to put all their wants and needs into that main offer, which is your signature offer. And then that signature offer, when you start enhancing your sales system in step 4, okay, this is module 4 we're now talking about. You're going to take that signature offer you have and expand things out and help them to go slow or fast, whatever they want to do. Okay, you're going to let them pick the vehicle. You're simply going to take what you have as a whole and break it down into smaller options for them so that they can choose whether they want to go fast or slow in your business, or if they want to invest small or if they want to invest big. Okay, you literally, this is where you're pulling it out of yourself. Your expertise is your expertise, but then you think about your business foundation based on your ideal client and their needs. Do they want to go fast? Do they want to go slow? Do they want to invest a lot, or do they want to invest a little, right? And that's how you're going to identify your business industry, the sub-markets of that industry. These are your pillars that I talk about, okay? Their wants, their needs, their desires, and then and the problems that they're facing, and then how are you going to solve it, okay? So in your workbook, you're now going to work through that workbook. You're going to identify that industry. Go through those coaching questions to help you discover your passions, your skills, your wisdom, and then your achievements, your experience. And I'm going blank right now on that 6th one. But when you combine all those together, using those coaching questions in the workbook, you're going to find that bullseye. That bullseye is literally going to be that sub market of where you're going to start creating your authority. And it's going to help you to define those pillars of what your business is. And then it's going to be easy for you to go to the next module and create your signature offer, that main offer that you have that you're going to sell to anybody who comes into your business, that main thing that's going to get them there fast from A to Z in your business. Okay. So if you have questions, don't forget, you can come to a Q&A in the group, or if you have the one-on-one VIP experience, by all means, message me in Voxer there, and we will work through this together. All right, you guys, I will talk to you soon, and I can't wait to see what industry that you come up with. And when you discover that industry of what industry you're going to be in and what you're going to specialize in as that bullseye, please let us know in the University of Passion Profits support group. Let us know. We can't wait. We're so excited to hear from you and the progress you're making, and we'll see you in the next training.